Yes! Welcome to the show, the greatest show on the face of the earth on the evening, Afternoon Delight. I'm here with the world-famous digital athlete herself, Meredith Masony.
Yay.
Stop, Davey, stop. It's too much.
I'm your #1 fan. She's
the
like
kind of
fire.
fan that kills you and then hides the body.
Definitely, yes. I'm
All
coming
right.
for all you Sunnies out there. No, just
Okay,
kidding.
that
Love
got
you guys.
weird. Today, Adawe has taken a break to play with mermaids, so we do have Mel in studio.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
But just like in Sunny TV Network, we're covering all things in sunny Florida, so she'll be out and getting us some really cool content that we're going to see with the mermaids.
Yeah, that's right. It's sunny all over the place, so you can let us know in comments where you're watching from.
Love it.
And we're going to head right on into the Afternoon Delight, which is filled with celebrity tea. Is this news? You get to answer. You get to be the judge. And then we also have what, Davey?
We have got a pop culture quiz that I'm really excited to dive into today. I will be hosting the quiz, so it'll be Mel is in studio and Meredith going against each other. And then we also have Melanie's Ready for Reddit. Let's unpack this. And we, of course, have Smash, Marry, and Ghost. But, Booze, you've got to stay connected with us. We need to hear from you. So text the word Sunny, S-U-N-N-Y, to 904-227-4422, or text us an emoji if you're already signed up for it. I'd love to just see who's out there with a pulse, Boo, and getting ready for this wild, wacky weekend.
So just real quick before we go into the show, I know that I've learned in the past 5 weeks that we've been together on the show, I'm not allowed to respond to a text message with the letter K.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
What emojis am I not allowed to use so that I can
You can
steer
use
clear?
all of them.
Anyone.
All of them.
Yeah.
Anyone.
But you guys don't like my thumbs up.
No, the thumbs up is really...
Okay, so clearly there are some I shouldn't be
It's
using.
super mid, yeah.
But you can use the thumbs up if you're replying.
If it's
He
like
says
quick,
no.
It's like a quick task. You know what I mean? Like, hey, can you go get my car keys?
Yeah.
Yes. But it's not like, hey, I just wrote the Declaration of Independence in Swahili. What do you think?
But I don't think you're writing the Declaration of Independence in Swahili.
I'm just giving a
I know.
hypothetical. That's
That's
what
a
those things are
hypothetical
called.
that
Yeah,
may happen
welcome.
for you, Davey.
Yeah, definitely. You've seen how much content I can generate.
Okay. So clearly, I'm going to steer clear of thumbs up and responding with K.
Yeah, right.
I
Wow.
have moved on to okay.
True.
And against my better judgment, I have hearted items in the text thread.
From Addie. Awesome. So that's cool.
Have I not hearted from you yet?
Never.
Okay. So I can see that you're keeping a score.
I mean, it does. You would too if it was something that was sensitive.
Oh my God,
Honestly,
this is like
I've-
some Real Housewives,
Okay.
Secret Lives Mormon Wives fight.
I'm going to go into the text thread right now because honestly, I thought that I've only been hearting since this point.
No. Addie, big heart with the mural video.
Oh, that was a good video.
There was the Declaration of Independence in Swahili. It
Look
was
what
beautiful.
Addie got right here. What did she get?
She got a thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please don't.
But she's still one heart ahead of me on the
Okay.
board of love
Oh my
and
God.
consideration.
This is definitely Real Mormon Wives debate.
Yeah.
This thread that we did yesterday, this was shady.
Guys, there's some shady things going on
Shady.
in town. Yeah.
Look, you guys wish you were in our group chat. I'm just saying.
That's why you got to text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422 so we can keep you in the shade. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we'll do this story.
I
think maybe we should.
We should too.
All right,
Scandalous.
Davey, we've updated our socials. Can you tell us what they are?
Yes, Instagram, Sunny TV Network, and on Facebook, just Sunny TV. And then on the TikTok, they're old school, sunny.st.johns. We're working on that.
We're working to change that. Okay, so we've got 2010s movies, pop culture.
All right, on this first one, ladies, are you ready?
Oh, I think
Yes.
I know this one.
Okay. In Frozen 2013, what does Elsa sing as she builds her ice castle? Is it A, Love is an Open Door, B, Into the Unknown, C, Let It Go, or D, Do you want a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman? And the answer is C. Let it go. Let it go.
That was amazing.
That was really good.
It's really, I'm a singer.
I was going to say D because I've never seen Frozen.
Do you want to build a
Wow.
snowman?
That
That's
was
a
really
different one.
good.
I should have been a singer. I
Well,
had
we
a lot
can-
of
we know
opportunities.
Sherry over at Limelight. We can get you in.
She could do
Well, you
interpretive
need
dance.
another thing, yeah.
Oh my gosh, should I be doing community theater?
Yes.
You should be cutting an album.
Yes.
Okay. This is
Do
why I
both-
like Davey.
both at the
He
same
lies
time.
to my face. All right, what do we got?
What movie launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 in the 2012's big finale? Was it A, Iron Man 3, B, The Avengers, or C, Thor, The Dark World, or D, Captain America, the First Avenger?
Oh my gosh, I didn't watch any of this Marvel stuff.
Okay, let's think
Matthias,
about it.
throw Mama a
No,
line.
that's cheating.
What movie launched the Marvel Universe Phase 1? Iron Man, The Avengers, Thor, or Captain America?
I'm going to use a lifeline. Sophia, Google it for me.
No.
What are you thinking, though? Come on, let's
I'm
get a
going to
guess
say,
here.
I don't know, but I'm going to say The Avengers. I'm going to say
Okay,
B.
Okay.
This
And
is
what
like
are you
Star
gonna
Trek
say
to me.
here?
I don't know.
You're going to go with A, Iron Man? Final answer?
He just gave you the answer.
He might not be right.
Well, you
I
gonna
don't-
go
I
with
think
it?
he's gonna
You
want
know
his
you
mom
can-
to win.
I'll go with it, but I think it might be D.
All right. Well, are we going A or are we going B?
I'll go with A.
All
but
right. Wrong.
What is
What is
it?
it?
B, The Avengers.
Oh,
Congratulations.
so it's when they all got together.
Yeah.
Because they're all in the
Look,
Avengers.
we're,
Tie score, 1-1.
we're tied right now.
I don't know that I've even seen the Avengers.
Next up, who played Katniss
Everdeen.
Everdeen in the Hunger Games series? Was it Shailene Woodley in A or B, Jennifer Lawrence?
It was.
C, Emma Watson, or D, pouty face Kristen Stewart?
No, it's Jennifer Lawrence, and the Hunger Games series was phenomenal. Read the books first, loved them.
Wow.
And I thought they did a good job with the movies.
Super good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've never seen The Hunger Games.
Okay. So what are
So
you
the
going to go
odds
with?
are not in my favor, but
No.
I'm going to guess B.
All right. The answer is B, so that's still a tie
But
score.
Meredith can have that one.
Jennifer
'cause she
Lawrence
knew.
was the answer. No.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
it
just give
was,
away points like that.
It was I liked them.
Yeah.
I liked the movies. I thought they did a good job with those.
What film includes the line, "I'm just a girl
Oh.
standing in front of a boy"? Was
Asking
that
him to
A,
love her.
To All the Boys I've Loved Before, B, Crazy Rich Asians? Oh, such a good movie.
I love that movie.
C, Isn't It Romantic? Or D, The Big Sick?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I don't think any
it
of those
was
are right.
Notting Hill.
Mm.
I thought so too.
Doesn't
Yes,
Julia Roberts
Julia
literally
Roberts.
say, "I'm just a girl
So
standing
Hugh
in front of a
Grant.
boy"?
E, Notting Hill.
It's wrong,
Right.
right? This
Yes.
quiz is wrong.
wrong.
Blasphemy. I knew it. I was like, I can see.
Okay, Meredith and I, our faces just went like head tilt.
It is
confusion
Notting
brown.
Hill.
Well, first of all, do you think Julia Roberts is like a crazy bitch?
No.
No,
You don't
I heard
think
she's
so?
very nice.
Do you think so?
I
Yes.
think she
She
is.
gives off such a vibe of being a crazy.
I think she does
Not
have
for
that.
me. No,
resting
No?
she's
face. I think
definitely
she just has
poised.
resting, not nice lady face.
I think she's poised.
But I think
stoic.
she's like awesome.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
I've only heard
so
wonderful
she's
things about her.
poised and stoic, and I'm just mean.
I don't think mean. I think direct.
Spicy nice.
Listen to him.
Spicy nice.
Spicy nice.
All right. What movie stars Jordan Peele's directorial debut and features a chilling hypnosis scene? Ooh, this was a good movie.
I don't know this movie.
Oh,
Was it A, Us, B, Candyman, C, Get Out, or D, Don't Breathe?
C.
I'm gonna say D. I don't know this movie.
The answer is C,
Good
Get
job.
Out.
It was
Yep.
scary.
So Meredith up 1, Mel
And I
at
don't like
2.
scary movies. I don't know how I got roped into that. I think
Don't
Brian
give up. You got to guess.
I'm not gonna give
Brian
up.
wanted to
What
watch
Pixar
it.
film
again, I'm out.
2015 takes place mostly inside a young girl's head? Was
Oh.
it A, Soul, B, Onward, C, Inside Out, or D, Turning Red?
Inside Out.
That's what I
All
was
the
gonna say
feelings.
because that's the only one I recognize.
The
from this
answer, C, Inside Out.
Yeah. Oh, come on, ride that
Hey,
train.
Mel down by 1.
And ride it.
What 2018 superhero movie became the first Marvel film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? A, Avengers: Infinity War. B, Captain Marvel. C, Black Panther.
think I know
this one.
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
C.
C.
C is the correct answer.
yes.
Black Panther in La La
I
Land.
love this movie.
What do Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling's character dream of doing?
I
A,
didn't see
opening a
this.
jazz club and acting. You would like it. B, traveling the world. Or C, buying a vineyard. Or D, moving to Paris to dance.
I'm going to guess
A.
There was a lot of singing and dancing in the movie from parts I saw, but I didn't see the movie.
You didn't see the movie. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I
Not the
saw,
whole
but I
thing.
can't remember.
And so would you have a guess?
I guessed originally guessed A, but I think I'm going to change it to C.
Oh, you're going to change it to C. Unfortunately, it is A.
Son of a...
Opening a jazz club and acting.
They do this pretty dance scene by the bench, and it's moonlit and everything. That's the only scene I remember.
It is a good movie.
Still in the cards here, Mel. I'm hoping for you here. In The Greatest Showman, who sings This Is Me? Oh, great song. A, Zendaya. B, Rebecca Ferguson. C, Keala Settle. Or D, Hugh Jackman.
It was Hugh.
Yep, Hugh Jackman.
Wrong. Keala Settle was actually the one that sang it. Was the answer is C.
What's the one? What's the one he sings?
What's the song he sings?
Oh, This Is the Greatest Show. This
Greatest
is the greatest
Show.
Oh, that's
what I thought the song was.
Yeah.
Not the right song.
Coming up with all the light. It's so good. All right.
Okay.
What 2010s movie features the line Wakanda Forever?
B.
Is it Avengers,
Yeah. Black Panther.
Thor, or Doctor Strange?
Black Panther.
B.
Black Panther.
And then you have the spinoff.
And then we have the answer key. That's awesome. I was over here Googling the whole time.
I told you if you wanted it, I would give it to you. I always
was
put the
pretty
answer
confident.
key in there.
It was the La La Land that threw me. But yeah, congratulations, Meredith.
Yay!
Yay!
Meredith, we're going to take you down to bin 39 so you can watch me drink.
There we go.
If wine is your love language, bin 39 is your perfect match.
Tucked inside the charming St. George Inn, this iconic wine bar, crafted by the legendary grape guru himself, Irving Cass, this is downtown St. Augustine's best-kept secret, with over 90 rare boutique wines by the glass.
Whether you're a seasoned sommelier or just a wine-curious lassie, Irving and his team make every pour approachable, memorable, and fabulous. They have an extraordinary live music lineup as well as an incredible team to make your moment magical.
No idea what to order? That's okay. Just say, I'll have what Irving's having. Check them out today at bin39.wine.
Oh, my goodness. We love, love, love a bin 39 moment.
All right, so let's get into some celebrity tea, shall we?
Yes.
Do you guys remember Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Oh, my God. Bop Magazine, yes.
I know, right? 90s heartthrob from Home Improvement. Isn't it hilarious that we used to have these magazines that had literal,
Posters.
like...
16, yeah.
Like, but they were like, what are they called?
Full
Pinups?
size.
Yeah. So guys,
Weird, right?
True story. I was never allowed to purchase these magazines. Obviously, it was geared towards young ladies, and I was like, "Oh my God, I just want it so bad." So I would buy a National Geographic, but I would stuff the other one. I know this is allegedly. But
Wait a minute. He would buy the Nat Geo, but put the other magazine. You stole the Heartthrob magazine?
Yeah, so he could have
for
it.
years.
Are you surprised?
I was like the underground gay railroad in my neighborhood.
The
It was
underground
amazing.
gay railroad.
Posters of him everywhere. Yes, and I would actually have posters of Janet Jackson in my room, but underneath would be like Scott Wolf. So like at night, I would just undo the Janet Jackson ones, and then I would have. Yeah, it was crazy.
You
have a
know
moment.
what?
That's what's like in being in the closet. Not easy.
To have to live a secret life like
Yeah.
that at such a tumultuous time as an adolescent.
Very hard.
That
yeah.
has to be
that's
so
not fun.
difficult.
Honestly, it was life shaping. But yeah.
No, I mean that. Like I know that my love language is sarcasm, but I can't even imagine having to cover up, wear the mask in that respect.
And being this effeminate and like trying to like.
Were
be
you
butch.
always this effeminate?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, my aunt will tell you when I was 3 years old, it was like, duh, like this kid
Duh.
is like a walking Liberace. But
Yeah,
I
okay.
went to therapy and therapy cleared it up for me. I had to support myself, and I became one of the greatest athletes in the world, and I got it all paid for and moved to boarding school. And from there, I learned different cultures of families.
He's got a
that
gold medal to
we're
prove
accepting.
it.
And honestly,
He does.
over
And it's
that.
heavy.
My family got to learn about that it's not a scary thing and it's not a choice. And I think that grew. And honestly, Will and Grace, I know I'm going on a tangent, but real
No,
quick.
you're fine.
Will and Grace really helped my family understand that it's okay to laugh about it. It's okay to be accepting. And we're here, we're queer, and that's where it's going to be. So,
Yeah, maybe you should get some Walmart clothes for that.
I am ready.
Walmart line.
$11.98. I already priced that out on the card. So yeah.
Can you wear the gold medal to the show at some
Yes,
point?
please.
Yes,
with the
I
jacket.
think that's
Do
great.
the jacket too.
Yes.
I would like. I don't want to brag. I know you have a gold medal.
You have a
Yeah.
gold medal too?
I do not. I was on the television show Guts when I was a kid.
Oh my God, that's
What?
awesome.
And I do have a piece of the aggro crag.
Bring
I
it.
want to see it. That was like one of our like childhood favorite
just
shows.
saying.
Oh, that is so
I
cool.
beat 2 boys,
Yeah.
and I.
Do we have a clip of this?
No, it's
we've
nowhere
gotta
on the
find
internet.
it. I've got to find it.
It's on the internet. We're going to find it.
We've got to find it.
Okay, so Jonathan Taylor Thomas stepped away from acting and he's focusing on directing and writing. He values his privacy, apparently no longer wants to be a heartthrob, and has no regrets.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, he stepped away from acting in the early 2000s to focus on his education. He attended Harvard, Columbia, smarty pants, and the University of St. Andrews. He made brief returns to television in 2013 and 2015. Last Man Standing, reuniting with Tim Allen.
I like that show.
Yeah, so he's directed episodes of Last Man. He's also co-starred with Patricia Richardson. But he doesn't want to act. He said he has zero interest.
Was he the voice of Simba?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a weird thing too. He's not even been publicly photographed since 2021.
Wow.
Like he literally does not want to be in seen.
I bet you anything he looks exactly the same.
No,
though.
he doesn't.
You know what I mean? No?
Google his picture.
Really?
He was so different.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He kind of looks like a lion.
What do you remember with Jonathan Taylor Thomas back in the day?
Well, I just
Flannel
remember him
shirts.
from Tool Time.
Yeah.
Or wasn't called
Disney
Tool
Channel.
Time was the
Improvement.
show, Home Improvement. But it was
Oh. He looks like a hobbit.
he did okay.
Like a lion face. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Congratulations and enjoy your journey.
He has 27 degrees, so what does it matter?
Listen,
My poor bot magazine.
I respect his privacy, and I do think that it's probably we've talked a ton about children actors and singers, right? Okay, Davey, stop making those faces as you're looking.
Close the tab.
Davey.
Call a gay. Call a gay will help you.
Close the tab.
Okay. I do think that it's great because maybe he's learned. Okay, stop looking. Never mind. I'm done.
I'm back to when he was younger.
Cutie pie, huh?
Yeah, sweetheart.
But yeah, I think it's great that he left the spotlight because I feel like a lot of these child actors, they go kaboom.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
look, he was like, no, that's not going to happen to me. Instead, he went and got an education. So he's put on a little weight.
The dad bod is fine.
Give him some grace.
Absolutely.
For the love. All right. Australian actress Claire McCann is raising fund. This is so sad.
Tell me what happened.
This is so sad, guys.
Oh, no.
This is heartbreaking. So she's raising funds to cryogenically preserve her 13-year-old son.
I read about this.
He died by suicide and endured severe bullying prior to it. And she's hoping that future science can maybe bring him back.
Oh my
How sad is
God.
this story?
This is so sad. This is a gut punch.
Yeah.
She's trying to raise nearly $200K for what is this called? A cryogenically preserve her son. I don't know what that means. What it means, I guess.
So they
freeze the body.
They freeze them. This is something that has been hotly debated for many, many, many years. I don't know if this is true or not. The rumor is Walt Disney's body is somewhere cryogenically
I thought it was
frozen.
his head.
Or his head, maybe. I don't know. But there's rumors of these types of things happening so that in the future, when medical science has caught up to wherever that is, that they can resuscitate the body.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Yeah. No, this is a real thing.
I had no idea this was a thing.
But it's a huge there's this huge debate that goes with it because it's like when you pass, you pass. Like and what happens if it's in 150 years they wake you up? What would you know?
What would you know?
Nobody that you're related to would be around. Like, what would that life look like?
Would you be like a zombie?
That's the whole thing. But here's the thing. As a mother, this is the most painful.
Yeah.
This story is awful. It's so painful to think not only do you not have your child anymore, but now you're trying to raise funds to freeze them so that you could potentially have them in the future. This is awful. I wish nothing but healing for this mother. This is a terrible tragedy.
Yeah.
But it is a widely debated topic of should you not cryogenically freeze someone after they've passed.
So there's a laundry list of celebrities out there that want to be cryopreserved, like Seth MacFarlane. We got Paris Hilton out there. We've got Steve Aoki, who's a famous DJ. Simon Cowell. Britney, and of course we know that the rumor of Walt Disney
That's
is
not
out
true.
there.
He was cremated. I just Googled.
He was cremated?
So
His
he
family
wanted to
confirmed
be?
it. He wanted to be.
So I wonder
Larry King.
how many people actually have been cryogenically preserved.
That's a question.
I wonder if is it really happening? And if so, like I mean, I don't even understand the science, but I guess why would I?
Approximately 500 people have been cryolly preserved globally. In addition, thousands more are waiting for lists for cryonic preservation.
Are you ready for this?
The vast majority of individuals are located in the U.S.
No one has ever been successfully revived following cryopreservation. And even if they were, the potential result could be coming back to life severely brain damaged.
Yeah, there's a horror movie called Reanimator, and
not
it didn't end
possible.
well.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
That's a heavy one, but I know of any mom, oh my God, the depression that you go under. I mean, anything.
And she's and the other part of this story, because it's layered, is she's fighting with the school because they knew about the bullying, and which is not unique to her story, right? There are so many stories that we hear of these young kids taking their lives, and it's at the hands of this bullying that's happening, because it's not just bullying that happens at school anymore. It's bullying that happens on social, via text, group threads, inside messaging apps, and it just doesn't stop. It doesn't give them a break. Like when we were kids, if you got bullied at school, it stayed at school. And then you went back and you got bullied again the next day.
Right.
Now it's like you leave school, we'll still bully you on every social media app you have, as well as every group thread, as well as every DM, as well as, and it's like unrelenting.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So we wish her healing prayers, and to anybody who's lost a child, that's just the heartache. I don't think that ever goes away.
Yeah.
So moving on, I don't know if anybody in here watches Below Deck or any of the spinoffs.
Yeah.
But Kyle, is it Viljoen? Viljoen?
Yeah.
Below Deck Mediterranean. He's in trouble.
Yep. He was stooping a married person that was on the charter. Not a good thing. So here, Kyle was a stew on Below Deck Mediterranean. He became involved with a married charter guest during his time on the show. Kyle just recently admitted that his relationship was the beginning of the end for his tenure on the series. He was a beloved character, I would say, right? Yeah, so Mel, what's your take? Because I know you watch this crap.
It's not crap. It is amazing things. Okay, so first of all, they're not even supposed to go in unless they're cleaning the rooms. So even if the charter's over, they're not allowed to sleep in the guest rooms.
Right.
So the fact that he did this, I think he did it because he knew he was going to be, his run on Below Deck was over. He's like, screw it. I might as well get my 27 and a half minutes of fame.
I'm with you on that, Mel.
And I can keep living in these comments, and these stories keep popping up. So guess what? I got to be relevant somehow. That's what I think.
Honestly, I'm going to second that with Mel. I really think that this was like he was fishing for a way out to maybe get a spinoff or something, and he breached of contract. So they let him go. He's not returned to Below Deck franchise since the incident. The situation serves as a cautionary tale about maintaining professionalism in the workplace. Yeah,
I don't think it's the first time somebody banged a married guest on a yacht.
Nope.
In any of these shows.
You mean like a worker or a stew or something?
Right. But I'm talking in the franchise. Because you've got Below Deck sailboats, you've got Below Deck yachts, you've got Below Deck mega yachts.
Showcased like this.
No, it's not. But I guarantee you that they were shaboinking each other. There's no way that they weren't.
I mean, the staff does.
They absolutely do. There's no way that it happens all. No.
I don't know. Not on Captain Lee's watch.
Okay, absolutely on Captain Lee's watch.
He is right.
And then Captain Sandy. I like Captain Sandy.
He reminds me of King Triton.
Yes, his story is very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His what?
But I like Captain Sandy too. His story is sad.
Captain Sandy's actually a local. She lives in your neck of the woods, actually.
Yes,
she does. Yeah.
Oh, Captain Sandy? Can we get her on the show?
I would love to try to, yeah.
Captain Sandy.
She had a huge scandal that happened with a contractor.
Land.
Yeah, and it actually went all over the media around here. Because
how do we get a hold of Captain Sandy?
There it is right there. When Meredith screams it, we will get her on the show.
We want to know the dirty dirts.
Yes.
So speaking of dirty dirt.
Which one is she on, though?
She's on Below Deck. Yeah.
I know, but which?
The regular Below Deck.
Not the mega yacht.
Captain Lee, then Captain Sandy.
Okay, because there are so many. King Triton.
Speaking of dirty, let's throw it over to Mel for the Reddit rundown report. Mel,
run down that Reddit.
What is going on?
All right, so hi guys, I'm Addie's stunt double today. So this is revenge is a dish best served cold.
Ooh.
Working in the service industry is interesting in many ways. You have interesting cast of characters, an array of backgrounds. Servers like the quick cash and bartenders like the attention. However, everyone forgets about the chefs in the back. because sometimes they smell funny. It's dirty back there. But while working at a nicer place with tablecloths and fresh flowers on the table, there's a bit of a mystery that will start to unfold. They started to notice small food items disappearing from the walk-in cooler. They're talking about like a piece of bread here, a slice of pie there, nothing too major, and not like bank-breaking items.
Right.
So they went into the cooler because the guest wanted a slice of this amazing key lime pie. It was like their thing they made. So they go in there, and one of the servers had gone in there with a case of beer, jammed the whole slice down his throat because he wanted the slice. So the chef said, you know what? And then they didn't have enough for the guest. So the chef said, you know what? I'm going to fix his wagon. He made a key lime pie, but instead of lime, he made it with wasabi.
Oh, no.
So the as anyone that is eating something they shouldn't, as he crammed it down his whole throat, they found out who it was because he ran quickly out of this cooler screaming at the top of his lungs. And they never really had a problem after that.
Yeah. Kind of learning a lesson
A
on this
wasabi
one.
pie. Yes.
What are your thoughts on this? I mean, this is kind of, you would do this
What I do,
if you were the chef?
I have so much anxiety. I don't think I could do this
Right.
because I would worry, like, what if this person was allergic to it and then they died? Then I'm
Right.
back on 2020, but for a different reason because I'm in jail.
Oh.
Like, that's how quickly my brain goes to, like, the problem. So I don't think I could be, like, you read these news stories about people giving other people laxatives and they get super sick
Yes.
and then they end up in the hospital. Like, that is a fear of, like, I don't think I could poison somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I know that that's most women who have been convicted of things.
Yep.
Poisoning is their method.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could do that.
I'll tell you this, working in restaurants, usually if you're hungry or you want something, you just walk back there and you're like, hey, I'm really hungry. Can I get this or that? And they'll make it for you, usually.
Yeah.
And when I worked at the Conch for years, there was a chef, okay? He used to carry a pistol in the back of his pants.
Good grief.
So if you messed with his food or his people on his line, he would put the pistol right on the expo station. He'd be like, you can leave now. So for Halloween one year, I dressed up as him. I put a bald cap on and a fake gun in my pants.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he loved that. No, he really did. But if you ask the kitchen, hey, can you make me some fries or can you make me this? Usually they say yeah.
I mean, I've waited a lot of tables in my, former life, and I don't remember ever having to steal food.
No.
Like, it's a kitchen, and there was never, like, we always had to have employee meals, so you'd be comped or it was 50% or whatever it was. But, like, I don't remember ever stealing food.
French fries. I would steal French fries.
Off of the plate before you served them?
No.
Oh, I was like, damn, Mel, you be stealing people's fries?
Listen, I am so crazy. I don't even really like to eat food
Yeah,
other
she
people
doesn't like
make
food
me.
touching.
I don't
She's
like my
one
food
of
to touch.
those.
No, I would not steal people's food off their plate.
What?
Mel's stealing French
so
fries.
What do the comments say over there, Mel? Do you have
Okay, so,
anything?
yeah. The comments say, never mess with anyone involving food prep, which is true. And maybe he was trying to seduce you by proving that he can take as much pain as you.
No.
Oh lordy, wasabi can be heinous and unexpected. The first time I had avocado rolls, I didn't know about wasabi. I thought that little ball of green was somehow some avocado that had eluded me.
No.
I just tossed the wasabi ball in my mouth. I made it to the kitchen sink in record time. Listen, ugh.
Oh my God, there's one
And
comment
then
in
it
there.
goes out the other end, too.
Oh, it
Wasabi
totally does.
is.
Yeah, it's a diuretic. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an English teacher, this person comments, who told them that they convinced the friend that wasabi was Japanese ice cream.
No.
Why
would you do that? Now that's evil.
That's not a nice friend.
That's not a nice friend.
I can't. The other part about this story that is gross to me is I can't do spice. So just thinking about wasabi, because like what I will do is I will take the teensiest, like the pencil point, and I will put it in my soy sauce when I eat my sushi.
Golly, I put the whole
can't
thing
do.
in, yeah.
I can't do
it.
but a tiniest
I
bit.
love it.
If I had any more than that, it'd be coming out both ends.
Yeah,
of
but
the
it
mouth.
also
my
makes your
gosh.
sinuses get clear.
I
so what are you gonna
cannot do spicy.
Yeah, you
All I
can't.
know
I
is
can't.
Like hot honey, nothing.
I
on
can
that.
do nothing
I could just
spicy.
picture the chef making this,
Me
key lime
too.
With
pie
a
going,
smile.
Haha.
Yeah.
Guess what, you jerk?
Oh
I'm gonna
my
teach
gosh.
you a little.
Shout
And then
out
you
to
know
all
he's
the
not.
Concows
I
peeps.
love-
Shout out to the chef for doing that.
And I love key lime pie, so that would have
too.
just made me sad.
Yeah, that's not a fun thing to bite
No.
into for sure. But you play stupid
You'll
games,
learn.
you win stupid
That's
prizes.
it.
But who has great prizes and it can make you look fierce and fabulous? Let's go to Panache. If your skin needs a pick-me-up or your hair's feeling blah, it's time to treat yourself at Panache, located beachside in St. Augustine.
They've got everything from facials to blowouts, spa packages to the most relaxing massage packages of your life. Trust us, we've tried it all.
Panache is proud to align with Aveda's mission of ethical and sustainable business practices as well as its high fashion aesthetic. Go to getpanache.com and let's get with it, boo.
I did get the cold balls on my face.
You
though.
did?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Very relaxing.
All right. Did you know there's a McDonald's in Sedona, Arizona with blue arches?
What?
Why?
Really?
Because
It's Sedona.
it's Sedona.
I'm
and
used to the yellow, or what are the golden, right? Golden
golden.
arches, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Ronald McDonald joining the Blue Man Group, I guess, right?
Yeah, so back in 93, when McDonald's wanted to open a location in Sedona, the city officials were concerned that bright yellow arches would clash with the natural red rock landscape.
I
it
love
would.
these people.
So they requested a color change to better blend with their surroundings. These are your people.
I love this. And-
Sedona's beautiful.
is it? Have you been?
Yes, it is. I've been twice. It is so beautiful, and it has like this energy you can't explain. Like that's why a lot of musicians, like Axl Rose, used to have a house there because the energy and the vibe it has, you can't explain it. It's just so like calming and amazing.
And it seems like the town is very protective of it too. So this is cool. The McDonald's in Sedona features turquoise arches instead of the traditional golden ones. The color change was implemented in 1993 to comply with Sedona's city regulations aimed at preserving the national red rock landscape. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's located at 2380 West US Highway 89A if you want to go. Despite the unique exterior, the interior and menu offerings are the same.
I'm
So you won't get like a Santa Fe burg.
Yeah.
It's just, or a Sedona burg. It's just McDonald's.
Oh, here it is. This is what it looks like. It's
Yeah.
It's pretty. I saw a pic.
yeah.
I have a question though. Like, I mean, for branding purposes, like this is a big deal,
it's more
right?
of like
To-
an aqua teal color than like a blue.
It's definitely teal.
Yeah.
Like,
Really pretty, though,
I
with
looked
that.
because it's my favorite color.
Yeah.
So when I was doing this story, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. Did you see the movie they made about with Michael Keaton where he was Roy Kroc,
Oh yeah.
the founder of McDonald's? It's called Founder, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I did see it.
So,
yeah.
but it's intent. What an awful man he was.
Yeah, he
was Yeah.
bad.
He was a slime ball.
Which all the more reason, like I don't see him like morphing into
He's
the
dead.
Sedona community. Why? What?
think
I
he
mean,
got dead.
Sedona really
He is
must have
dead,
really
but-
knowing that this was going to pocket some money for McDonald's. I don't know.
I think because they're all franchises, right? The way that McDonald's got super rich and became just like you can't compete with them. No fast food chain will ever be able to compete with them is because they own all of the real estate that's underneath the franchised building. So they're making money on all of this real estate. So you can come in and franchise your spot, but you don't own the building, you don't own the land, you own the right to sell the McDonald's product. So I think what they probably do in these cases is as a franchisee, you can petition McDonald's and be like, hey, you know, the city wants us in here. They want to be in there, but these are the city's requirements, right? Because I'm sure there's legal ways that they got around that, and
Yeah.
it's neat. It's an interesting story, but if you've never seen Founder, it's a very interesting. Like I had no idea what a crook.
Yeah.
Not
This
I might
guy
need to
was.
revisit that one.
Interesting.
Huh. So next up, we've got the Great Cheese Robbery.
Oh, it's super weird. It happened in London.
Really? The name alone has me intrigued. What's the scoop?
So Neil Yard's Dairy, a renowned British cheese distributor, was duped by a fraudster posing as a French wholesaler.
Oh, my.
They lost 22 metric tons of premium cheddar,
That's about 48,000 pounds.
$390,000 worth of cheese.
God, you could buy a watch with that.
A watch? You could buy a house with that.
The theft involved 950 wheels of award-winning cheese, Habford Welsh organic cheddar, wet cum cheddar.
Ew, stop.
It's what it says. Oh, West cum cheddar.
Combe.
Yikes.
C-O-M-B-E.
I-
West Combe.
I didn't see the B.
Oh.
And pitchfork cheddar. A fundraiser posed a legitimate French wholesaler placing a large order that was fulfilled before the scam was uncovered. Oh, so this was a ruse.
Yeah, so the 63-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of fraud by false representation and handling of stolen goods. Celebrity chef Jamie Oliver dubbed the incident the Great cheese robbery.
That was so cool.
Be vigilant of your suspicious cheese sales, he said.
Suspicious.
Be suspicious. So I would have never thought, what could we rob?
Let's get some cheese.
Cheese.
Well, there's some very expensive cheeses out there, and I'll tell you, if you find a really good cheese, it's like an art in itself. Like, you take your time, you savor it, and there's some expensive cheese out there. And at the end of the day, that's not that dumb of an idea, because who's going to think, oh, they stole cheese? Like, let's think about it. That's kind of creative and get it crafty.
So what are they do? That was terrible.
You're
I'll allow
welcome.
it. I'll
Sorry,
allow
Addie.
it.
I'll
It
let
was
you down, Addie.
terrible. I love a good pun. But what do you like? Where are they reselling it? I guess is the question, because that's a lot of cheese that you got to
Maybe to
offload.
Keebler Crackers?
I mean, they could do it at a bodega. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, whenever any of our family goes over to Italy, what's the one thing we always have to bring back?
They smuggled a cheese back. They put it in
Absolutely.
the shoe. They put
Right.
it wherever they got to put it.
You're not allowed to do that.
Well,
That's
Oh,
illegal.
allegedly.
Italians don't care. They will figure it
they
out.
No,
will
it's
figure it out.
absolutely illegal. You can't bring any type of
Well,
food,
There's
animal.
nothing like
I'm
it,
not
though.
upset with Aunt Carmela and Uncle Dom. The
Don't travel with me.
You're going to go to the old country and not bring back the cheese.
I'm not upset with them, and
I
I'm not
have news for
reporting
you.
them.
Don't travel with me. I will rat you out at the TSA.
Oh,
I
my
will
gosh.
say they have cheese in their shoes.
That's
I will tell.
rude.
I will
Yeah,
tell.
We're not traveling together then.
You
yes.
can't bring back seeds, plants,
I'm not
animals,
trying to be
none
back
of that.
some seeds or plants.
trying to bring
I'm
back
bringing my
some
damn
cheese.
cheese.
No,
Yeah.
I will rat you out
And
so
some
fast.
salami.
God.
Give me
I'll
that
rat you out.
prosciutto, too.
Get that prosciutto,
Yeah.
baby. Yes.
Ew, hot prosciutto and cheese in your shoe.
No, they put a coolant on it. It's
Yes,
nice,
and
yeah.
then you don't just
Dry
stuff it in
ice.
your shoe. You wrap it in towels.
No,
There's
I'm
a
done
whole
with
science,
this.
Meredith.
I'm
Yeah.
done with this. All right. Wally, the emotional support alligator, has gone rogue
What?
in Georgia.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to find this. This is the TikTok famous gator who gives hugs and wears a harness. What happened?
It's a very sad story. So I've actually introduced, I used to do a show on my page called Wines Day.
Okay.
Back in the day, it was wonderful. It would be on at 9 o'clock at night. I would get all of these wacky stories, basically kind of like we do here on the afternoon show. And that's where I first introduced my audience to Wally. So when you put this story on my desk, I was like, oh my gosh, I know Wally. We've talked about Wally on Wines Day multiple times
My goodness.
because he's an emotional support alligator.
Let's talk about this.
So his owner, Joey Henney, says Wally was stolen from his enclosure while they were visiting friends in Brunswick. Later, somebody reported a nuisance alligator. He got trapped and was then released in a swamp.
That means he's going to get eaten because he can't survive in
Well,
the wild anymore.
it's
think
not
so?
good. So the Georgia Department of Natural Resources confirmed that the nuisance alligator was trapped and released same day. They're not saying it was Wally, but it was Wally. He filed a police report and then started a GoFundMe to try and raise money for search efforts.
Wally
but
is
my
known for his gentle nature and often visiting nursing homes
Yep.
and public events. This is super sad.
Yeah, he was his pet. Is basically so. Wally also had 145,000 followers on TikTok.
Damn.
But my question is, like, okay, that's still a wild animal. Do you remember this story about the chimpanzee who ate the woman's face, who loved the woman?
Yeah.
It was like the person who helped. Like,
Right.
at what point do people start to think, you know, like maybe I probably should not have a wild animal? Or the tigers, when they keep the tigers and the tiger eats their head. Like, what
Wally
point?
has like a history of being good to people, though, right? I mean, that's what Meredith.
that
You've been
means
saying
he's
this for
gonna get
years.
eaten.
So Wally, here, I agree with you, Mel. I don't think people should own exotics. I feel like it's a really slippery slope.
Yeah.
But clearly, these two have been together for quite some time, and it's. You know, I mean, we live in Florida, so we see people with alligators on the side of the road as
all the time,
attractions
sure.
all the time.
Right.
I don't think that it's probably the best situation to put yourself in, but I also know that he treated this clearly as his pet, and his pet was just released into the wild. And if we're being honest,
He's gonna get eaten.
he's
and
not
dead.
gonna. It's not gonna go well for him because he's not used to being out in the wild now. But I do find it odd. You find that people are now collecting all sorts of different exotics, whether they are armadillos,
monkeys,
raccoons. They do. People are keeping raccoons as pets. There's
Squirrels. I've seen that.
Lots of squirrels.
Lots
people
of
lately.
squirrels. And to me, I just always wonder, like, it's a wild animal. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care how often you can sit on a couch and pet it. It
At
freaks
some
me
point,
out.
it's gonna turn on you. I think.
Those bigger cats. What did they call them at the Cucaracha? The
Savannah cat.
yeah, like some
They're gonna
people
eat
get.
you.
Could you imagine waking up in the middle of the night with a 30-pound cat on your chest being like, I'd like a frisky,
Dinner.
I mean, I have
please.
140 pounds of pit bull on me every single night, so.
I know, but I don't know.
That's not
For
like
some
in the-
reason, I just feel like it's different than some of these other animals. Like you see people with panthers in their homes.
Yeah. I
See,
know,
that's
yeah.
You know, the Joe Exotics of the world with the
Right.
tigers,
Yeah.
and
Makes
it's
me
like
so angry and stressed for the
Such
animal.
a subculture.
it's
I know.
very, to me, it's very odd, and that's why there are laws in place that don't allow the majority of these exotics, and then you find people with them anyway.
But in this particular story, I really
I
hope.
do kind of feel bad for this guy in the
I hope.
story.
Yeah.
I
they
tried
find
to get
him.
an update from when it had started, and I think it was 6 or 7 days in, and there was no sign of Wally.
I hope they can find him. Jeez.
It's sad because it's his pet, and I
Yeah.
feel for that side of it because I'm a person that I don't think I could ever live without pets.
Yeah.
Like I don't care how old I get, I feel like I'm always gonna have pets.
Yeah.
So I feel for him in that respect, but I also am like, don't own wild animals.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
we've domesticated the dogs and the cats.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
not move.
And the husbands.
Well,
Well, true story
Well-
on that. Some of them are very feral.
Yeah, I don't
my
know.
My husband, he's actually more feral than domesticated.
yeah, I don't know about that, but.
Tarzan, my husband.
Guys, it's officially time for our favorite game here in the afternoon show. It is Smash, Marry, Ghost, and Adaway left
Uh-huh.
her picks with Mel so that we can all decide in the comments who you going to smash, who you going to marry, who you going to ghost.
All right, guys. So it is Freaky Fridays, horror movie killers.
Oh,
Yes, my favorite.
Because nothing says weekend like red flags and literal murder.
I love
Okay.
it.
All right. So we have Patrick Bateman.
Oh, we have.
Wait, no.
Wait, back it up. We've got some ladies
Oh,
on
no.
the screen.
So do you have Mondays maybe
I
up on the...
do. He probably has Mondays, so we could just do Mondays.
That's
then.
right.
Let's do Mondays,
so we're
yeah.
not doing serial killers.
No,
we're
no.
doing...
We are doing OG reality icon.
There it is. That makes
right.
way more sense with the people on
Yes.
screen.
So we have Tiffany New York Pollard. She was from Flavor of Love and I Love New York.
Flavor Flav.
Yes, I love him. We have Tammy Roman, The Real World Los Angeles. Thank God that show was done.
Ugh.
And we have Paris Hilton, The Simple Life before TikTok.
That's
Yes.
hot.
Okay.
That's hot.
All right. So who would you?
No Nicole Richie at her side, though.
No.
I know. All right. So let's do Meredith. You go first. Smash, marry, or ghost.
So I have to be honest. I don't. The first young lady.
Tiffany Pollard? New York?
I do remember the Flavor Flav show, but I don't remember her role in this.
Oh,
Disaster.
my God.
Very sassy.
She's sassy.
Yeah. So she rose to fame
I
on
would like
Flavor
to
of
let
Love.
Gemma know.
Yes, known for her explosive confrontations and viral one-liners. She's often credited as the queen of reality TV.
Oh, my God.
No,
the-
that's
Okay.
Nene Leakes. I'm
So
sorry.
she's a one-liner.
She's a one-liner kind of girl.
Okay, I
but
like
they are,
that.
They
I
are
know.
Spitfire one-liners.
I
Yeah.
like it then. So I think maybe I'm going to keep her in my pocket for a sec,
Okay.
and we're going to move over here. I'm going to ghost Paris.
What?
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I can't.
Okay.
She's got too much money. Too many. She had. It,
She's
it
a
was
DJ.
no. It's too
Okay,
much.
Okay.
And then she has the audacity to have a Walmart line. That
Oh.
was weird to me. Do you remember when she came out with her like Walmart cookware?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, "Don't, Paris, get out, don't."
You are no Cuisinart.
I bought it.
Davey. You
I
bought
loved
her cookware,
It was hot.
Davey.
It was so cute.
She's never been in a Walmart in her life.
She's probably never cooked anything in her life either.
know.
Close as I could get to Paris.
Her
Oh, my
cooking
God.
line. That good grief, Davey. All right, she's ghosted.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
I'm gonna smash Tamara.
Tammy.
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 I
Okay.
do remember her.
She was also on Basketball Wives.
Yes, I do remember her. And then I'm gonna marry because if she's got hot, sassy
explosive
one-liners,
this
I'm
would be-
in.
confrontations.
could you imagine
That's gonna
her?
be
Married to
No,
Tiffany?
you guys are. I don't think you should marry her.
Yeah, I want it to be a volcanic explosion.
Oh, girl, it's gonna be a volcanic explosion, and then sometimes
Great.
Infinity
You just
Point
better
5.
make sure that you hide your shoes from her because
Dude.
she would pretty much like to let Gemma know that she's a fat
She's gonna
seed.
throw up.
And the shoes that she gave me were something I would not particularly buy for myself. They were old maiden type of shoes.
Oh, she'd hate me.
And she say these shoes were meant to be worn on a beautiful woman. So if that is the case, she would have had put them back on the rack and never have purchased them because she is unqualified to own those shoes if that is the case. And I think that Gemma is just a disgrace. She is a disgrace to women who are actually beautiful and classy, and that just doesn't have the vernacular that she possesses. Somebody lied to her several times and told her she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she is nothing like that. She is nothing of the sort.
Okay.
And
Tiffany
there's
Pollard.
Meredith's new wife.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All
I
right,
am
what you got, David?
marrying. Oh, no, wait. I have to do what? Smash first?
You could do any of them first.
Well, I'll do Smash first. I will smash Tiffany.
Okay.
She looked like she'd be a freak in the sheets. You know what I mean? Like, and a freak in the streets, too. But marrying, of course, Paris Hilton, and then ghosting Tammy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Spitfire?
No.
the Spitfire I would smash. Just
Oh,
because
you're
that would
smashing
that'd be
because it'd be hot.
That'd
Got
be
it.
hot
I
flames, yeah.
misheard. I misheard.
Yeah,
I
no,
misheard.
she's got nice chi-chis and beautiful DSLs. So yeah, she would
Yeah.
definitely go far for me.
friends.
Mel, what you saying?
I'm going to marry Paris because I think she's going to make me laugh because I love Paris Hilton.
Oh my
and
god.
she's a DJ, so she could keep the jams going while I was cleaning.
And she's good, actually.
And she has really good fashion sense. So
Stars are
we
blind.
get to combine clients. Stars are blind. We get to combine closets. So.
Oh, combined
and she can take me on great trips. Like, come on.
No, I don't know. There's something about that I can't
I
get
think
behind.
Tiffany, I'm probably going to ghost her because I'm someone who can do a one-liner better than me. I don't want them around me.
Oh my God, Sliving.
I am the star. I am the guest star in my own show.
Yes.
Oh, your main character.
Uh-huh. And
Okay.
then I'm going to smash Tammy because she's basketball wives. And so, yeah.
She
She's
can
she does
dribble a
candid
ball.
persona.
She can dribble a ball.
I don't know what else to
She's
say,
got
yeah.
drip.
God bless
got
her.
drip.
She's drippy.
Many blessings.
There we go.
All right. Well, guys, another weird Smash Mary ghost from Adaway,
God
who's not
bless her.
even here to participate in that weirdness.
She
I am.
picked it.
I don't know why I was shocked that you owned Paris Hilton's cookware from Walmart. I shouldn't have been. That's my bad.
He owned her Body Splash, too.
Oh my God, all of it. Loved her. Yeah.
Body
Loved her.
Splash?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Of
can buy
every
it at
remix, The Stars
Walgreens.
Are Blind. Yeah.
Text the word Sunny and help Davey.
Sliving.
904-227-4422. So you can stay connected to all things sliving.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
her word. It means
Okay.
you're
Wait,
like,
do you remember the
slaying
song?
and living at the same time.
Nicole Richie
Living.
and Paris used to have the song on the Symbol Life.
They were going to do an
All
orchestra about it.
I
yeah.
can't.
So yes, you can follow us on all things social media. On Instagram, it's Sunny TV Network. On Facebook, it's just Sunny TV. And on the TikTok, it's sunny.st.john.
Yeah, petitioning to change that one. Special shout out to our sponsors who have made the afternoon a delight.
Yeah.
And who do we have?
We have STA Labs, Bin 39, and Panache.
All right, guys, we'll see you on Monday, 8 a.m.
Bye, Booze.